Ninja engine.
Ninja engine.
Ninja engine. He lives off the van, he's a survival man. Ninja engine. Ninja engine. Smells like a good morning to survive. Today we're gonna give you a lesson in survival. First thing you gotta do is make sure you got the right attire before going into the woods. This is my sleeping clothes. This is my survival. Now that we got our survival clothes on, it's time to outfit ourselves to outwit the wilderness. First thing you gotta make sure is you got a good cover to put on top of your heads. I like this because it's natural, like nature, like me. Next thing you got to have is a utility belt to hold all your nature fighting materials. My choice of weapon, the sword. That's right. They say pocket knives, they alright. But what if you was in the jungles and you run up on a rhinoceros or something like that, you know, just, you got a sword. Alright, before we go out on our trip, always got to be prepared with some type of stuff so you be prepared. I got me a survival bag. That's right. And we're gonna pack all of our necessities to be with us when we're in the woods. So we make sure, you know, we're all good and go. I get a pen in case I come up with some extra survival tips I might need. A pair of sunglasses in case we run into some praying mantises. A jar of protein. Rest of it we're gonna get. One more thing before we head out in the woods, we want to make sure that we get as camouflage as we can. That's why I got these camouflage pants on to hide me in the green leaves, and I got this here belt. Next thing we're going to do is really camouflage ourselves. That's right. Also, it keeps the sun out of your eyes. Next thing we're going to do is make sure the deers and stuff can't smell us. We're going to deodorize ourselves. Now we smell like nature, because we are nature. Now, even though we live in the woods, hygiene is still an important part of our everyday living. For instance, brushing your teeth. We do it the nature way. I got a leaf and a stick here. I'll take this leaf, wrap it right here. I got some dental floss that I found in a backpack up on top of the mountain. Well, kind of found it. They was over at the creek. They just didn't know it at the time. But put that on there like that right there, nature style. Got a wonderful, beautiful toothbrush right here. I'm gonna brush my teeth. Y'all get ready. We fixing to go on an adventure. One last thing before we head out in the woods: our trusty snake stick. Our trusty snake stick keeps all them bad critters away from you. Come on, let's survive. Now, something you're gonna learn as we get into the woods is no matter how far into the woods you think you are, you're always gonna be around some type of old civilization. For instance, this bridge. Now, we're gonna cross this bridge in the woods, but remember, once you cross this bridge, you're entering the world of survival. Survival. Get it. Now, you always gotta keep a vigilant eyeball open when you're in the woods. Because you don't ever know what you're going to run up on or against or anything like that. Because survival, sneak that. survival sneaks up on you. Alright, first thing you got to do when you get into nature, especially if you're going to be there a couple of days, is build some type of shelter. And that's what we prepared to do right now. First thing you got to do, take out your handy dandy survival tool. Mine happens to be an 18th century authentic hand forged sword, not to be used at home. We're going to take these little trees right here and make us some shelter out of them. Alright, first thing we're going to do is make us an incision mark right here, so we got us a point to hit to. Now remember, survival tools ain't toys. They are actually real, sharp, deadly weapons of survival. Make sure you got a good clear shot. Come back with it. Yeah. Survival! I'm a raging engine. A ninja engine. A ninja engine. That's right, buddy. Still razor sharp after all that tree cutting. Now we're going to cut us some more of these right here and build us one A+ survival shelter. Now that we got our survival shelter completed, as you can see, she's sturdy, ain't going nowhere. Now it's time to go find food and water. That's the next stage we're going to right now. So if y'all ready, let's go survive. Alright, now we here in the woods. It's time to find us some grubs. Grub worms or just grub. It don't matter, they both nutritionists. What we're gonna do is we're gonna find us a stick. Something to make us a spear out of, so we can spear us some squirrels using our ninja squeals. Let's do it. There we go. That ought to be sufficient. Now we just got to go find us some squirrels. Come on. Now something you might learn from these videotapes is how to actually walk in the woods. I learned this from ninja school. Taught by a ninja. There's a squirrel that burned the tree. Wait, no, don't do that. Squirrels don't like your picture too. That was a good squirrel. But Ninja's still hungry. So let's go see what we can find. And also, let's see if we can find some water. Maybe our next meal and water will come from the same survival place. Now, when you're in thick brush like this, you got to chuck yourself a path through it. But remember, when in the woods, you need to be as quiet as you can be. Oh, hey. Now what I was doing right here is marking me a path back to our shelter. See, in the animal kingdom, they use sense of urine to know each other and find their territories. This tree's now mine. No longer belongs in nature because survival made it mine. Now also part in these woods with all this lush thick underbrush here, you got to be careful and watch out for snakes. Snakes can be in, like right there. Look at it, right here, look at a shot of that snake. See, snakes live up in trees and curl themselves around like that, make themselves look like vines. So when you walk by them, right in the face. Not him. See, as I was saying, vines and snakes look so much alike that you can't tell.